Hello there. The Swiss are heading towards their own Brexit-style referendum vote in a few weeks' time, when they decide whether or not to maintain a 2007 Freedom of Movement Accord with the European Union. But first, as ever, please kick that YouTube algorithm up the backside by giving this video a big, fat like. And I do, health allowing, upload new videos every day, so please check back daily. So Switzerland will be holding a referendum on May the 17th to decide whether they continue to allow freedom of movement of people with the European Union. The first thing to point out is that Switzerland is not part of the European Union, but does have a whole set of separate agreements with it, a patchwork-type setup, that includes being part of the open borders Schengen zone and the asylum handling Dublin Accord. There is also the matter of Switzerland being landlocked within the European Union's sphere of influence, with the EU states of Germany to the north, Austria to the east, Italy to the south and France to the west, while little Liechtenstein, a member of the European Economic Area or EEA, also sits on Switzerland's eastern border. Now Switzerland has been under pressure from Brussels to change this patchwork of agreements between them into one overarching deal. But as is always the case with Brussels, the deal on the table seems loaded in favour of the EU and having the ECJ overseeing the Swiss. And this has caused a bit of a spat between the two, which resulted last year in each of them banning the trading of the other's stocks and shares. Now the Swiss government says that a net 32,000 immigrants came to Switzerland last year due to Schengen zone membership, and that of its 8.6 million population, currently 2.1 million of them are immigrants, mostly from France, Germany, Italy, Kosovo and Portugal. But the Swiss People's Party has been able to put a binding referendum in place on whether or not Switzerland should continue freedom of movement. And if they're successful, Switzerland would be forced to take back full control of its borders and end the freedom of movement of people. This would eject Switzerland from the Schengen zone and also from the EU single market. So it would inevitably impact on any agreements they currently have with the EU, as well as any other agreement that their government hopes to get in the future. So this is being dubbed as Switzerland's Brexit Moment, or more accurately I would think, Swixit. And I suppose that this moment of decision had to come for the Swiss, once the EU started to talk about a renewed single agreement between Switzerland and the EU that would, as far as Brussels is concerned, have to result in Switzerland agreeing to ever-increasing ECJ oversight so as to protect the EU single market and customs union. So the voters of Switzerland have quite a stark choice: sovereignty or assimilation, and it's up to them which way they wish to go. The Swiss government is warning against voting to stop freedom of movement, saying that it would take them back to square one, so making any negotiations over a future deal with the EU a totally one-sided affair. And despite an unease with the level of immigration, a poll last month found that most Swiss people don't want to end the 2007 Free Movement Pact. But we've heard this sort of fear-mongering and polling results before somewhere, haven't we? Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it. So what do you think of this Swiss referendum? Please share and comment, and thank you for listening.
Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.